the 1st of June, 1890. Dear, dear brother, I am only alive when I am painting. Only then. It is then that I forget myself and my troubles, all the perturbations of the day, and my soul exists on the tip of my brush, in the flow of the paint on the canvas, in the clear, pure tincture of the vibrant colors. And when I am finished, I can look at the canvas and truly say, there it is. There I am. Lately, however, it seems that much of my time is taken up in meetings of the local art association. Following your advice, I am still a member, but it is beginning to wear on me and to unsettle my nerves. I will try to recount for you the last meeting I attended several nights ago. Forgive me if my memory is flawed. Only now, this morning, am I sufficiently recovered from the deep depression that meeting caused to do so. They proceed according to a strict agenda, and yet where they go, I do not seem to be able to follow. I try, Theo, I do, but I get lost. First, the minutes of the last meeting are read. This takes up an interminable amount of time, as it is interrupted by comments and discussion, followed by a vote on whether or not to approve the minutes. They are always approved. I cannot tell you why this is done or what this means. I am usually in a fog by the time this is over, that is, before the actual meeting begins. Next comes the treasurer's report. The treasurer is the proudest man in the room, a peacock. For him, this venture is an astonishing success. The association has more money than I do. It is rich. It collects money and doesn't spend a cent. I wish I could get a loan. For me, the wolf is constantly at the door. Then there was a report by one of the committees, the selection committee. When I first came here, I thought there would be a show by all the members, each one displaying their own work. But no, it is not that simple. There was a judging done by committee, the selection committee, under the direction of the selection committee chairman. This is a secret process, resulting in an A show and a B show. My work was chosen to be in the B show. The B show is comprised of all the members not chosen for the A show. The committee is having trouble. People are upset because they have been chosen, but like me, they are in the B show, not the A show, and there are hard feelings all around. Last night's meeting was consumed by those hard feelings. There was much bitterness about the secret process of selection. The chairman of the selection committee offered to resign, and this caused a great commotion. I think he is still in office. I do not speak up because I am not on any committees. There are hard feelings about that, too, but I can't be on a committee. The meetings alone are too much for me. Being in a committee would, I fear, sink me. By the way, I have yet to see a painting at any of these meetings. Not a single one. I have yet to see paint or canvas. For all I know, we might be meeting about road improvement or sanitation. Painting is the one thing never mentioned. I know you think it is good for me to attend these meetings, my brother, but I do not know how much longer I can go on with it. My regards to you and your family. The 27th of June, 1890. These meetings, Theo, these meetings, these interminable meetings, they talk and talk and talk of everything but art, and I get lost in the dense thicket of their words. Last night, a grand plan evolved for a show in Paris. Everyone was very excited. This would bring us much prestige and exposure. All of France would see our work. we would be in full view of the whole country, and perhaps the entire world. People would take notice. Our work would be celebrated and sold. But who would be shown? Where would we do it? And how to design a poster to publicize our show? More committees were formed. Also this, should models be required to pay our yearly dues? This stunned me. I am so happy to find a model, I would give them all I have for their time, if I had anything to give. To ask them for dues, it's impossible. My doctor, who sits for me, I give him the picture when I'm done. Now they would ask him for dues. It's an outrage. I wanted to stand up and shout at the top of my lungs, "Hey, all you people, what are you talking about? I'm supposed to be the lunatic here." I might have done it, Theo, but I'm not sure they would have heard me. And if they had, I think they would have admonished me for speaking out of order. There are harsh penalties for disturbing the meetings, for speaking out of order. I do not know what became of the plan for the parish show. The 6th of July, 1890. Today, I went to the asylum, the town prison, the doctor's office, the tavern, the bordello. No one would take me in. I laid down in the road, prepared to die, but no carts came by. The hour approached, and I had no good excuse. So I went to another meeting. Brother, I cannot tell you what happened there. It's like a horrible waking dream. A dizziness sets in, then nausea. They are talking and talking, about what I do not know. I begin to hear sounds and strange voices. Solid objects swirl and seem to change shape before my eyes. Reality melts into a blur, then jumps into focus. I had to be carried out. I was raving and foaming at the mouth. The doctor thought it was epilepsy. I told him, no, I've just come from a meeting. He understood completely. Later that night, haunted by the voices, I tried to slice off my ear to make them stop. I could not, but did much harm to myself. I am recovered now, but resolved never to go to another meeting.